Hello everybody, my name is Petr Koutný and today I am going to show you another amazing chess game. Vasily Smyslov as a white and Garry Kasparov as a black. This video is made in memory of Vasily Smyslov, who passed away in 2010. So let's watch another exciting chess game of two chess legends, former chess champions. White is Vasily Smyslov, black is Garry Kasparov, and my name is Petr Koutný. So both players are going to play Tarrasch defense, and Tarrasch defense is a typical chess opening where both players are trying to win advantage in a center. Center squares are the most important squares in our chess games, and let's follow this game and let's see how these two chess stars are going to play this maybe difficult chess position. Of course, first plan is to bring all pieces into game, and after knight c3 and knight c6, of course, bishop g5, another nice move. Now Garry Kasparov decided to win or to take pawn on d4. What's happened after this capture? d5 pawn is only pawn in the center, and chess theory will speak about this pawn something like this is an isolated pawn, and isolated pawn is a maybe weak pawn in the endgame, but in the middle game this pawn is strong. Why? Because this is only pawn in the center, and this pawn is winning important center squares e4. So at least if we are speaking about center, and the center is e5, e4, d4 and d5, two squares are under black's control, and that's only because of this pawn. So yes, maybe in the endgame this is a small issue, but in the middle game this is nice chance to play for advantage. And Garry is going to play move h6, and he's asking white if white is going to exchange his bishop for a knight on f6, or if white will keep two bishops on the board. Vasily decided to play bishop e3 and rook e8. Yes, of course, that's a typical plan to prepare position, to prepare middle game, and the best way how to do it, of course, is bring our pieces to game, not miss anyone. It's important to play by all our pieces, and after move a3 and bishop e6, black played another nice move. Now it's up to white how he like to play this position, because he could exchange bishop on e6 and claim two bishops advantage, but if white is taking this bishop on e6, everything is going to be changed, because there will not be any more isolated d5 pawn, but of course there will be two bishops advantage, and white decided to go for this position. So let's play this move. How to see this position? At least black is unhappy owner of 3 pawn islands, and everybody know that more pawn islands mean more problems, more weaknesses, and this is not healthy pawn formation. But at the other side, let's speak about the center, and if black will manage to play moves like e5, all center is under black's control. So that's the reason why black doesn't mind to see white two bishops advantage. Okay, something for something. White is owner of 2 bishops, and maybe black has a chance to have advantage in the center. Queen a4 and rook c8. Another nice move, because another simple move, not active move, not active rook on a8 is going to c8, and black improve a little bit his position. Rook d1 and king h8. Okay, after move h6, now black's got plan. c4 square looks like a weak square and looks like a target for this knight. This knight should go there via e5 and c4 or a5 and c4, and it's very hard for white to stop this knight to go there. So white has to be active, and of course if white's got two bishops he needs to open position, because it's a famous sentence that two bishops love open position, and he's playing move f4. That's nice. Knight a5, so both players are playing their plan, and after f5, it's a mistake to play rook c4. Okay, it's not a mistake maybe, but it's a bad move. Why? Let's see this variation. After this mistake, of course, white's queen is under attack and this queen should go to c2 anyway. e5, now everybody is thinking that this pawn formation or this pawn center is strong because that's a dream position for black, but queen d2 and this pawn is hanging and he's under attack once, twice and more. So now it's up to black how he will save this pawn, and makes sense to play move d4, and this is a fork, and don't worry, black is not winning. Black is nearly losing. Okay, because white will take on h6. That's a shock, and how to do it? How to play this position? Say, to take on c3 is queen g5 with nearly the same position. So probably black should take on h6, check, and g4, and this white's attack is strong. This white's attack is strong, and g5, f6 and g6 probably will win back a piece. Plus there is a chance to play lift like f3 and rook h3, and of course here black's king is not happy and not safe at all. So that's why rook c4 is a mistake, and another mistake here is to play knight c4 because this move is too early. Okay, I think that white should play bishop c1, and I don't believe that black is okay. Because of this, Garry played move b5, and that's the best move, and now he played knight g8. It's important to take care about bishop takes h6. This is a threat. Okay, why this is a threat? Say knight c4, and let's watch this variation. This is a terrible difficult position, and here white is winning. So at least we know that this position is dangerous for black, and black has to be careful. And for this reason, Garry is not hurry, and that's nice. Garry is not hurry, that's nice sentence. But anyway, don't hurry. Every time it's important to take care about your opponent's threats and to stop his threats. And because of this, Garry played knight g8. Of course, he knows it that he will play knight c4 at any time in future, but it's important to not allow white to go for this position. Okay, queen h3 and knight c4 right now. Threat maybe is knight is taking on a3, b will take on a3, and rook will take knight on c3 with extra pawn. That's a nice. For this reason, white has to go bishop c1, and now bishop g5, and I'm enjoying this move because this bishop on c1 even looks like a bad bishop, and defending only pawns, it's important defender. And what's more, it's not only defender, but it's still attacker, and if we are not careful, this bishop should take in the future pawn on h6 with the same deadly attack. So I'm enjoying this move, and Garry Kasparov is playing now beautiful defense moves, but at the end, when he will not be fair of any damages or damage, he will go for attack. So okay, now white decided to take on e6, and after this exchange he played knight e3. Okay, he's 2 pawns down, And even I don't believe that white is happy. Of course, we are speaking 2 pawns down, but it's hard to count this double pawn as 2 pawns. It's maybe hard to count this double pawn as 1 pawn. So knight e3 is giving a nice chance black to play for advantage. And okay, what next? Rook c1 is a mistake. Why? Because after knight is taking on d5, there is a terrible hard pin. And after this exchange, there is no more black pieces active, and white will play for the victory. It's very easy to destroy our game, and for this reason it's important to be careful. Okay, take e4 makes sense, and I think that here white is winning. So for this reason, let's come back. Knight took on d5 and black took on f1. Okay, let's come back and rook f8. Yes, black is trying to exchange another rook because yes, for 2 pawns he got exchange. And maybe this is not enough, maybe this is enough, but at least every exchange now is going to help black to play maybe for victory. Okay, bishop e4, it's a novelty. Knight f4, it was played before. Knight e7, and I'm enjoying this position because black's pieces are strong. Both rooks are in open files. Even queen is doing a great job from d8, and knight e7 is doing another great job. So that's not a lucky position for black. He was able to exchange his bad pieces, and he's going to keep his more important pieces. And now queen g4 is a mistake. It was much more stronger to play queen h5. At least threat one day knight g6. Now g5, and now rook f6. Knight d3, and after this exchange, this is only black who is playing for victory. Pass pawns are blocked by a super strong knight on e7, and queen and rook are strong, active. And now let's watch how Garry Kasparov is going to play this position without any mercy for victory. Okay, it's a mistake here to go queen f8. Of course, it's a mistake not only because black is going to defend this pawn by a queen, and it's not good to defend pawn by our queen. Queen is a most important piece, and we need queen for attack. We don't need queen for defense. So maybe knight e5, and this is a threat. Check on f7, maybe check on g6, and black is passive. That's the reason this is a bad move, and black played nicely and a simple move, king g7, king g4, and check on d5. Nice. Mistake here is bishop g2. Why this is a mistake? Because of beautiful check on c1. If this is not checkmate, there is a check on d1, and there is a checkmate on f1. So that was a first threat, and that's a first sign that black is playing for the victory. This check is nice. And again, another central move, and the queen in the center is a beautiful queen. That's a super strong piece, and believe me that every time you have chance to place your piece in the center, just do it. Because nearly every time every piece in the center is a strong, is a great, and is doing good job. So e4 happened, and queen d4, another center moves. And if we are speaking about center, yes, that's the queen in the center, and that's the reason why now white is suffering. And maybe even here white is without any chance, because I can't see some kind of white counter-attack, and that's the problem. Okay, I see move h4, But rook f8, and now white is in a defense. Bishop e2 and queen e3. And after king g2, of course, is a mistake to take here because of move h5, and white is losing piece on e2, or a queen. Of course, if white will take this pawn, there is a pin on h8, and if not, he's losing piece on e2. So that's a mistake, and white is playing nicely, but it's not enough. It's too late, and Garry Kasparov will take his chance. Okay, knight g6, h5, that's the last maybe move, knight e7, b4, and king h7. And this is a funny position because white is without any moves. Everything what white will play is a losing move. Okay, let's say that white will play to h3. Is losing knight on, is losing a piece on e2. Say is going to e2, is losing game because black will take on f1 and then he will take a knight on e3. That's a mistake. Say knight c1, check on f2, knight c5, check on f2. Okay, maybe e5, and black will play another waiting move, and still next time white will not have any move. Okay, he decided to go to h2 and rook d8. Waiting move, now losing move for white, and of course this is a simple winning position for black. Nice game of two chess legends and nice games of two former world chess champions. I'm happy to have chance to remember Vasily Smyslov as a chess legend, and I'm happy to show you this game Garry Kasparov as a black and Vasily Smyslov as a white. If you saw this game till end, and if you saw this video till end, feel free and press like or press follow and made my day, because that was a great game. Hopefully you did. Thank you very much. I hope that I'll see you soon in our another YouTube chess video. Thank you very much. See you soon. Take care and bye bye.